I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind?
BTS's Taehyung has once again taken the internet by storm, and this time, with just 9 photos he posted on Instagram, the entire internet seemed to stop spinning for a moment. The name Kim Taehyung immediately topped trending topics on various global platforms, from Twitter to Weibo, signifying that the charm of BTS's V is still irreplaceable, even without a single word coming out of his mouth. Each of his posts always manages to hypnotize millions of pairs of eyes, and this time is no different. The aura he exudes through these 9 portraits feels so strong, soft, and mysterious all at once. In the series of photos, Taehyung looks stunning in a thick brown leather jacket from Celine Paris, which he pairs with soft plaid pants and an elegant Boston bag. The style he wears feels classic yet modern, showcasing a warm, melancholic, and artistic Parisian autumn vibe. Every angle of the picture looks like a scene from a calm yet gripping European film. The soft light that hits his face seems to dance along with his sharp yet soothing eyes. There is a dangerous calmness in that gaze, something that makes anyone who sees it unable to look away. Not only the clothes, but the small details in the photos also became a big highlight among fans. His slightly messy hair, falling naturally on his forehead, makes his appearance even more real and uncontrived. The red thread bracelet around his neck is a small but meaningful symbol. Many fans suspect it is a spiritual sign, a symbol of luck, or even a representation of Taehyung's personal side that he never really shows in public. All these small details form a visual unity that feels very Taehyung, authentic, poetic, and elegant without trying. He is not trying to be someone else. He is just being himself, and the world succumbs to his charm. The Celine brand, which has long been known to have a close relationship with Taehyung, once again brilliantly utilizes the idol's natural charm. Every time Taehyung's name appears alongside this brand, the effect is always extraordinary. Product sales immediately skyrocket. Celine's posts are flooded with comments from fans around the world, and hashtags such as #TaehyungXCeline, #CelineBoyV, and #TheInstagramUpdate fill social media timelines in no time. Within minutes of the post going live, millions of likes flooded the post, and the photos were reposted by thousands of fan accounts from various countries. Taehyung once again demonstrated that his influence extends far beyond the world of music. He is now a global icon capable of moving the fashion industry with a single simple post. One of the most talked about photos is a close-up portrait of him with a soft expression and a blank stare that seems to say a lot without saying a word. The spotlight on his face accentuates his firm yet soft facial features, creating an emotional contrast that makes the photo look like a classic painting. Many fans interpret this photo as a reflection of Taehyung's introspective side, a side that is calm and peaceful, yet holds a sea of emotions within. In another photo, he is seen casually walking down a Parisian park path wearing a jacket with Celine Paris written on the back. This style seems like a form of personal freedom, as if he wants to show that behind his status as a global superstar, he is just a young man enjoying the cool autumn air and the beauty of the city. This moment is even more special because it happened in the middle of his mandatory military service. Many did not expect that even while he was carrying out his national duty, Taehyung's name would still be able to shake the international entertainment world. He may not be performing on stage or on screen, but his presence is felt in every corner of social media, in the fashion world, and in the hearts of his fans. These 9 photos serve as a reminder that true popularity does not require a stage or massive promotion. Taehyung just needs to be himself, and the world will tremble. It didn't take long after the photos were released for the name Kim Taehyung to shoot to the top of global trending topics. Hashtags such as V is the moment and Kim Taehyung legendary adorn timelines. Major media accounts such as Vogue Korea, Harper's Bazaar, GQ, and Elle reposted the photos while praising Taehyung's unmatched charm and artistic aura. They called him the epitome of timeless elegance. However, what made this post even more special was the emotional response from fans. Many ARMY members wrote that these 9 photos made them feel as though Taehyung was speaking directly to them. And after those 9 photos shook the world, The effect of Taehyung's upload seemed like a wave that never subsided. As time went by, the spotlight on him grew wider, not only among BTS fans, but also in the fashion world, the media, and even academia, which began to discuss the phenomenon of Kim Taehyung's silent influence. It is a unique phenomenon where a person does not need to appear on television, speak in front of the camera, or even promote themselves, yet their presence still dominates the public sphere with such subtle and captivating power. Many say that Taehyung is not just a K-pop icon, but a representation of a new wave in global culture, a figure who is changing the way the world views celebrity image and authenticity. Every time Taehyung appears, there is always the impression that he is telling a story in his own way, not through song lyrics or interviews, but through the expressions, colors, and atmosphere he builds in each of his visual works. His photos for Celine this time are a perfect example of that nonverbal communication. There is a powerful silent narrative, as if he is telling a story about freedom, self-discovery, and emotional maturity that grows with time. Many refer to the 9 portraits as the visual diary of an artist who is learning to balance fame and tranquility, spotlight and silence. Interestingly, amid the fast-paced entertainment industry, where many artists try to maintain exposure through various promotional strategies, Taehyung chooses a different path. He chooses silence, letting his work speak for itself. He doesn't need to say much to be heard. It is precisely because of his silence that his every move feels meaningful. This is the paradox that continues to fascinate the world. The more he holds back, the greater the resonance. Celine seems to understand this perfectly. Their collaboration is not just a product promotion, but an artistic symbiosis that complements each other. Celine provides space for Taehyung's personal expression, while Taehyung gives soul to each piece of their collection. But behind the visual elegance, there is something deeper, something that can only be felt, not explained. Many fans feel that the photos contain an introspective side of Taehyung as he develops as an individual. For years, the world has known him as a charming, loving, and colorful figure. But this time, there is a different kind of calmness. His smile is softer, his gaze deeper, and his gestures calmer. It's as if he is showing that he is no longer running with the crowd, but enjoying every step on his own path. And this feels even more special because it is happening at a time when he is fulfilling his national service obligations. Even though he is not active in front of the camera, Taehyung remains a hot topic in various global media outlets. Every photo, every old video that resurfaces, every brand post featuring him, everything always makes headlines. In fact, several major fashion media outlets have called the Taehyung effect phenomenon one of the most effective marketing forces in the modern digital era. He can trigger a surge in product searches with just one photo, giving international brands global attention without the need for a massive campaign. All of this is due to one simple thing: the name Kim Taehyung. Upon closer inspection, this power isn't solely because of his fame as a member of BTS, but rather because of his personal charisma. In a fast-paced world, Taehyung has become a symbol of slow elegance, beauty born from tranquility. He reminds us that not everything valuable has to be loud. That true appeal isn't about how brightly someone shines, but how deeply they can touch others' hearts. Many say that Taehyung's presence is like an oasis in the midst of the entertainment industry's chaos, simple, sincere, and soothing. And perhaps that is why every time he appears, the world seems to stop and pay attention. No matter where, no matter when, every post always feels special. There is something about him that makes us want to understand him more, even though we never really can. Like a work of art that cannot be explained by logic, but can be felt with the heart. Interestingly, the effect of Celine's post this time also seems to have influenced many young artists. Several new idols have started to imitate Taehyung's more natural, relaxed style, which still has a strong appeal. He seems to have created a new trend, the trend of visual honesty. No need for excessive image building, no need for luxurious backdrops. Just appear with confidence and honest simplicity. That's what makes Taehyung not just a role model, but also an inspiration for the new generation of Korean artists.